Banjul.
So I think 2006 corner.
So there was this day, I think it was in 2006.
Before you move to that, what I'm trying to understand is in 2000, you said you were based at the residence in Kanilai from 2004 to 2006.
Yeah.
After that, were you transferred back to State House or were you transferred elsewhere?
I was in Kanilai. I never left Kanilai. But we usually come to Banjul if we are to bring something, especially if we needed something, we will escort it to Banjul.
So as the years went by, did your relationship with the Yaya Jammeh change? Because in the beginning you told us that you had some interaction with him, but not that much. As you became more experienced in your role as an orderly, how close did you get to Yaya Jammeh?
Transfer to when
I was removed from Kanilai and transferred to Banjul, that was when I started to get close to him.
And when were you moved to Banjul?
2006.
It was inside 2006.
So we'll come back to when you were moved to Banjul. You started to tell us about an incident that occurred while you were an orderly at Kanilai.
Yes.
Please continue. When did this incident occur and what happened?
That happened in 2006. Solo came and said to me that Solo Bojang at the time, I think he was a captain. He said to me, you and Sini, you are going to escort Granite to Banjul to Yaya Jammeh. Normally, when we are to go to Banjul,
ning drive for mimbe plain cloth, you mean attached plain cloth in J Kanilai.
We and the driver that was attached to the plain clothes in Kanilai.
Metala Jana Banjul ma escort sotole.
He is the one that we used to inform that we are going to Banjul, we are going on an escort.
So natanga wokili.
So we now came and called that driver. That driver told them yes. Solo also called him and had already informed him that he was going to Banjul. The driver's name is Sambu Baro. That time I think he was a sergeant.
So Natabo Kanilai Kalamta around 11 kata 12 kang.
So we left Kanilai, it was between 11 and 12.
Nte
myself,
Seni Jammeh,
we were orderlies. We took the groundnut.
Solo fresh groundnut long.
Solo was the one who brought the groundnut. It was a new harvest.
So
we took the groundnut.
Solo
boarded the vehicle.
And Sambu Baro driver.
And Sambu Baro the driver.
Nata boje around Talan Tanding Klinkata Talan Tanding Fulama from the Suto. We left between 11 and 12 in the night. Nata Nanang Kata Banjul.
We came en route to Banjul.
Banjul State House.
We went up to Banjul at the State State House. We used to go through the back door. Whatever we brought, we take it to the kitchen. At the kitchen, there was a security, and he too was an orderly. Sometimes when we arrive, we used to hand over the commodities to him. Then so then it would be left to him to announce to him that these guys have brought whatever had to be brought. So Amra to Fengelti staff. I think his name is Staff. I cannot recall his name, but I will remember it.
So while the two orderlies were depositing the groundnuts in the kitchen, you told us that you were with Solo as well.
Yeah.
Can you give us his full name?
Solo Boyang.
And what was his rank at the time?
At that time, I think he was a captain.
So while the two of you were at the kitchen, where was Solo Bojang?
Solo nanga seleta ko abetala santo ya jemakil watu ninga remember for watu sindimule fa bala.
Solo went upstairs. He said he was going to Yajema. In fact, if I can recall, at that time he had an injury on the leg.
One of his
legs was swollen.
So what aka samra do dungumu fen quality. Samra do mu combat ulti bare order samato o manke combat. I remember
at that time on one leg he wore the military combat, but on the other it was not the military shoe. I can fully remember that.
Yes, a Celta Santua.
He climbed upstairs.
So Ntolbe Banta Jembenu wanyo after Mota Jerekintata and Sita Banta plain cloth Kasidame.
So we were at the kitchen, but later we left the kitchen and went out and sat where the orderlies used to sit.
So I met a jele because what on Amira Janimbe Bolaja kita 2 o'clock mafangola meta Santo back.
Solo spent a long time upstairs. I think before we left it was around 2 a.m.
When Solo Bojang came downstairs after having seen Yaya Jammeh, did he say anything to you?
No.
Solo Bojang jitanang kabona Yaya Jammeh.
He did not say anything to us.
What happened next?
So we boarded our vehicles and headed back home.
Coastal Road later, Kanana Kabu Banjul, Kata Senegambia Siloka.
We used the coastal road from Banjul going through the Senegambia area.
Did anything happen along the way?
Silokandu alita kantuma na fokule keta jebang.
Andata fo mfutata Palmarima Nitamita Palmarima Johnson auto.
We came until we passed the Palmarima Junction.
Kata Senegambia Kandomanding.
As we were moving towards Senegambia, just a little bit towards Senegambia.
Ako drive for a cough, I silo nyita ni driver la cough ako abetala mulle tarlaje.
He said he showed the driver one route and told him to take a bend that he was going to meet some people there.
The road that you took, was it on the left side or the right side of the road?
If you head in towards the Senegambia area, that junction is on the left-hand side.
And so Solo Bojang instructed the driver to turn left. Tell us where you went to.
In my thinking, the driver himself did not know the place, but he was the one directing the driver where to go.
So atata for afangara ko drive for yellow nyindulato alota.
We went up to some time. He ordered the driver to stop, and the driver stopped.
So ako drive for people ma.
And then he said to the driver to horn.
So para military police of fundita na anata na bundato.
A paramilitary officer came out through the door.
So solo fundita rek ana ojira where jibere my bunda yele.
So Solo came out, and as soon as he saw him, he opened the door.
Would that be the gate of the house?
Yeah, well,
the gate is the gate to the house.
From what you've said, it doesn't appear that you recognized whose house that was. Is that correct?
Yes, I don't know who owns that building, but inside is wide. There is a mango tree there, I noticed.
So,
once the gate was opened, the vehicle went in.
So,
as we got inside, we stopped. On the left-hand side,
so
there was a vehicle parked in front of us. The vehicle was facing the gate, but the gate was wide.
So after motor dolbe coma,
there were also other vehicles behind, two vehicles, because the house is a wide house.
So what happened next?
So solo jita moto kono kabringate follow jita kabra animo security paranying ye jojere kadidun dari katambira ntol fura rek lota be moto kono bare manji bare after
Solo was the first to alight, but when he saw each other with the paramilitary, he passed and went along. But the rest of us were inside our vehicle. We did not disembark.
And was it the same people who had driven all the way to State House?
State House.
The driver Sambu Jalo, Sambu Baro, Seni Jame, and you, and of course Solo Boja.
Yeah. Yes.
So continue telling us what happened after you entered the compound.
Yeah, because it's tempting. Yeah, for you. Why I don't know when you're atake.
Jita motokono bring mfengera de control fana jita motokono.
After that, we also disembarked from the vehicle.
Natanga paral bije, isiata jele.
There were some paramilitary. They were quite many. They were also on guard.
So nga Malik Jata je.
So I saw Malik Jata.
Sanamanjang bije.
Sanamanjang was there.
Michael Korea bije.
Michael Korea was there.
Bora Koli bije.
Bora Koli was there.
Aning Tumbul Tamba.
And Tumbul Tamba.
Drefo do bije feng aning Bailo mu drive 40 fana.
And Bailo, he too was a driver.
Atela moto wolebe lorim bundato jeteng.
His vehicle was the one parked by the door.
Koma Lamin Silla.
Behind, there was Lamin Silla.
The Obe parking in a Buluba Karolateng.
He was parked on our right-hand side.
Lamin Silla ofana mu drive foleti.
Lamin Silla too is a driver.
Ngaji wulu thenke bora la moto ate bora le drive.
I noticed that on that day, he was the one driving Bora Koli's vehicle.
So, Buba Jallo, Sergeant Buba Jallo, will be in State House.
So, Sergeant Buba Jallo, he was also at the State House.
Ate Tumbul Tambale drive.
He was the one driving Tumbul Tamba.
So, Malik Jata ngatra be loring, bunda ate ngajele live abe loring.
We found Malik Jata standing at the door, and I saw him live.
mofla je already will be seen pick up on belorinje mofla.
I saw 2 other people who were seated on a pickup.
So saying brimbo lore je rek ngaje paral kam mo bondina bunkono ya lo mutanam.
And as we were standing there, we saw paras bringing out someone. They held his hands.
The Malik Julu Keso Babulu, Julo Babulu, coming Jala Julo.
And Malik had a rope, just as the one they will use on a net.
In Juloning, like a Julsi finding, like Commando Nibe, Commando train, like old Julsi fight, and they coming like near enemy muta.
This rope was the type that is used by the commando, the ones that you use. For example, when you capture an enemy,
so Julsi Falong, Julsi Fale Babulu, but Ikame Jalo, Eka Jalo Karamina.
That was the type of rope that he had. But this is the one they used to stick together nets.
So I
saw him tying someone's hands.
So I was there standing myself, Sini, and Bailo the driver.
At
that time, Manjang, Bora, and Michael were at another side. But there was also a vehicle which was driven by Lamin Silla. I saw 4 other individuals in that vehicle.
From what you could observe, these 4 individuals, were they wearing uniforms or were they wearing regular clothes?
All my uniform
they were not dressed in uniform, they were dressed in mufti.
Did you observe anything about anything else about these 4 individuals in the vehicle?
I did not observe anything because these are people that I did not know before.
You told us that one of the individuals who was brought out of the house was his hands were tied by Malik Jatta. So far you've mentioned 5 individuals, is that correct?
no jele mo nani already be jani tolbe dunaje watu minanga nyinja be nyimo sidikam moto do melor ngabala already mo nani bije ibe moto piko ko komale.
By the time that these individuals' hands were being tied, there was a pickup parked, and behind it there were already 4 other individuals in that pickup.
So berintol kadunte nyimo ngamara abekela sabanjangal because mofla already abe o piko ko kono le bayro la piko ko mofla bijele so para mi tenga minje para mi sama oketa sabanjangoti.
As we got inside, there were already 2 individuals on that pickup. Now this individual that was brought out and whose hands were being tied would have been the 3rd person.
So let's make sure that it's clear.
Yeah.
So there were 4 individuals in Lamin Silla's vehicle. You said that there were already 2 individuals who were in another vehicle. Which vehicle were they in?
They were on Bailo's vehicle.
And then the 3rd individual who was brought out, whose hands were tied by Malik Jatta, was put in that same vehicle.
Same vehicle, yeah.
So were these the only 7 individuals that you saw who were essentially, it appears, detained or arrested?
Anata modo nata modo fana bondi jele aketa naniti after modo nata funtina na aketa nani
later later on, another individual was brought out, and that made it 4 on Bailo's vehicle.
So 8 individuals in total. You told us that when you arrived, one of the individuals came out and his hands were tied by Malik Jatta. Then you've now told us that another individual came out. Was anything done to that individual?
I saw that he also tied that individual's hands, and then he was put onto the vehicle behind.
At this point, where was Solo Bojang?
Solo Bojang be loring anin tumbul tamba bare ibe loring de tengi no manjamfa jela bake bare anin tumbul tamba le be loring.
Solo Bojang was standing with Tumbul Tamba. They were not far away from where the activity was taking place, but they were standing, the two of them.
After all 8 individuals were at the back of, well, inside the pickup vehicles, can you tell us exactly where they were placed in the vehicles? Were they inside the cabin or at the back?
It was behind the vehicle.
And was that open or was it closed, the back of the vehicle?
It was an open pickup.
What happened after that?
So, mbije fo amira meta jele janni mi bolaje fo talam fula ma fango talam fula kata 3 kam ma fango lombang ma remember maybe wato, you know.
We were there for it was a long time, probably 2 or 3 a.m.
Sorry, how much time did you spend there? Was it a matter of minutes or hours?
It could be up to an hour.
Do you know what was happening during that time, during that 1 hour?
Moto be lori nyilning tumbulbe anin solobe be o karadola den paral wolbije wolbe lori teng wolbe ibe lori ida manglaje
Except
bundanyum fana ya town wo bundanyum ye wo mul bundanda bundanyum town tale.
Except to say that these vehicles were parked, Tumbul and Solo were at one side, the paramilitary were also at another side, but the door through which these individuals were brought out from was now closed.
So did anything happen during that 1 hour waiting period?
No, nothing happened. These individuals were on the vehicles and they were just seated there.
Can you tell us what happened next?
So,
I think about 2 or 3 we deported.
So, Tumbula motole follow na afuntita.
Tumbul's vehicle was the first that came out. That one did not carry anybody.
Borala moto ya noma.
Followed by Bora's vehicle.
Who was in Tumbul's vehicle?
Tumbul adama aning ala drive for Buba Jallo because ntol be loring tenne gundata je ni be loring dambe kino ila moto be konto ni moto nata nan aka tambire kino ngamoto inka moto nyinjele ngalbe mimbije.
Tumbul was with his driver Buba. Where we were standing, any vehicle that passed by, we could see the occupants of the vehicle.
After Tumbu's vehicle, you mentioned it was Bora Koli's vehicle.
What?
Green Tumbul la moto kola yafa ko Bora Koli la moto le bonoka.
Can you tell us who was inside Bora Koli's vehicle?
Bora Koli dunna moto jumanyo lebe okono.
Bora le bije aningala drive for Lamin Silla.
Bora was in the vehicle with his driver, Lamin Silla.
And that is the vehicle that had 4 individuals at the back.
Wale mototi ba monano be moto memkoma.
Wale mototi miye mo mbekoma.
Yes, that was the vehicle.
From what you could observe, were those 4 individuals tied the same way that the 2 individuals that you witnessed were tied?
Monano membekoma ila korosiroto yolu fanali bulolu city lebang ko ye nyimmo fula dolu bulo city nyamimbang fo ye munejije.
Na korosiroto ye city because ibe sirin nyamete ibe sirin moto ye kodi ibe sirin ten ko be diri moto komi moto anyatlinte ko be tirinte bari be jimirin komi mo be jimirin ten.
According to my observation, all of their hands were tied because as they were sitting, they are giving their backs to the vehicle and they were bended.
Yeah, Manjang be moto koma, Manjang dama selto moto koma.
And Manjang was on that pickup behind with them.
So after Bora Koli's vehicle, which vehicle was next in the convoy?
Bora Koli la moto kola, moto jumale be no ma convoy nyinkono.
Bailo la moto.
Bailo's vehicle followed.
And who were the occupants of Bailo's vehicle?
Jumanyo lebe Bailo la moto kono.
Malik be selling coma and Michael Korea.
Malik and Michael Korea were behind that vehicle.
Including Bailo himself, correct?
Including by his driver.
Bailo found. Yes.
Which one was the next vehicle in the convoy?
Kola moto jumale be fanambe wolu noma convoy nyinkono.
Ndola moto.
Our vehicle.
And was it the same individuals, Solo Bojang, the driver Sambu Baro, Seni Jame, and you?
For ateu mo kilongolom itening driver Sambu Baro aning itanyo kotengola nite fang wa atel drone be moto kono bang.
Yes.
Can you tell us where these 4 vehicles went?
Afanya nyi moto nano lutata dame.
Funtita ne.
We came out.
Ndola moto lebe koma.
Our vehicle was behind.
Mari betaka ne ngadoman nkofta.
We were going slowly and then we took a bend and got onto the main highway.
Ngamkumotiling kata coastal Senegambia coastal road kata Brikama kata Pokanilai.
We headed through the coastal road to Brikama and eventually to Kanilai.
And this would have been still around 3 a.m., maybe 4 a.m.
3, yeah.
Wala mindi council ko nyimbe kala talan sabalti kata talan nani kang.
Yes. It would be at that time.
When you arrived in Kanilai, where did you go?
Dal futata Kanilai. Altata minto.
Tata fo futata Kanilai Johnson or Jamengo Bedame.
We went until we got to Kanilai at the junction, just where you have the mosque. Where the big mosque is.
Silo Bobe Jamengo Balaje Kaji.
There is one feeder road by the side of the mosque. The vehicles headed in the direction of that feeder road.
When you say the vehicle was on the side of the mosque, was it on the left-hand side or the right-hand side of the mosque?
Jamengola Buluba Mafong. Jamol ala Buluba Mafong, Silo Boleto.
The feeder road is on the right of the mosque.
At this point, had you already passed the residence in Kanilai?
In Tembek, 4 yatar lebang altambita bumba in Kanilai.
Ali Sate Konole Nyinti.
No, this was inside the village.
Kominina nang ne Kanilai long ifota fo itata fo nyato jameng ikay nyatilin jameng la rekino ye.
If you know Kanilai properly, once you get inside until you pass the mosque, then you head towards Yaya Jammeh's place.
So you were headed towards Yaya Jammeh's residence? Or did you take a different direction?
We took another road. We did not go straight to Yaya Jammeh's residence. There is another road behind. That road leads to another village which they call Bambarang.
So until Kabrin na foje ntola muto nteko nten bari ntolmu odli ntoltata escort la so unko samubara ko etem tol makwele ntol jindi bang.
So when we came up to this spot, I said since we were oddlies and we only went on a different mission, I told the driver Sambo Baro, can you please help us so that we could alight?
Solo ko hani akay ko kani mbitang aka file mbitang.
Solo said to him, no, you used to call him my in-law.
Akay ko mbitang nyimol noma.
He said to him, my in-law, follow these individuals.
At that time, what was Solo Bojang's position?
He was in front of the vehicle.
No, I meant within the military structure. What was his position at the time?
Amira lieutenant or captain or Amira?
I think he was either a lieutenant or a captain.
That was his rank at the time. Did he have any specific responsibilities? Or any specific assignment at that time?
Because Kabrin Benaka akum betala namul fenkela ngamra umul the other patrol team fenko nyinga ngama watu watemu jongula la fenkolti.
Because
part of Jongula team.
When we were coming, he said he was going to his people. So I think at that time he was part of the Jongula team.
And so the people who were in the convoy were members of the junglers as far as you know.
Yes, at that time their team was the junglers.
And how did you know that the name of the team was the junglers?
Because what we know it all.
Because that time they
told the Malekatu, EKJ told the Malekatu Fenkela uniform also female world.
They were the only ones who used to put on a particular uniform which was black.
Can you describe the uniform?
Uniform
and for when you Nick.
This uniform is black, completely black.
Was it a black shirt or a black T-shirt, for instance?
Kachi coming so anin sojaro len fomo e be karal nya killing olong bare kaki long.
His khaki is the same pattern as military uniform.
But it was all black?
Yes.
Was there anything different about their shoes?
Obemu fimalti bare anin kidol mi soto.
They were all black, but the guns that they were having,
the personal weapon watu mu AK-47 or minka grenade launcher soto.
Their personal weapon at the time was an AK-47 which had an attachment of a grenade launcher.
And that was different from the types of weapons that the rest of the people in the army had, is that correct?
mu fenneti me alon ko même façon be o dolu fanalu bulu ay ni menu be nyokan wala mbang
tela jero watu menam bije kanelaji tol momo kido so to donne o kido soto.
By my observation, at the time that I was in Kanilai, there was no other person who had those type of weapons except those people in that group.
So continue telling us what happened when you either entered or went past Bambarang village.
Saying afonyeng muneketa brali tendenta katambi Bambarang sate wala.
Mantambi Bambarang satela.
We did not go past Bambarang village.
Silo nyimbe ni kanelalo ya jamela kankango ala kankango la kata southern part mafongola.
If you know Kanilai properly, just as you get into Yaya Jame's garden, moving towards the Kasama's end.
Kasamas mafongola silo nying asilo nyimbijer wala kata wo sate coming for Bambarang.
And that road is the one that leads to this village called Bambarang.
Asilo nyingi katale kadung ay ka wulo sotole wati do ka ibuka ala gadino ibuka ala kankamo je fenso nyinje abeka ke abe mulo le konoti.
But that road passed through some bushy area, and at times you are unable to see his garden.
Ngaji ko moto bortale fo maybe na miraloto maybe because mulo kono silo long maybe ngaji ko abe 10 or 13 minutes nyong borlale.
According to my own observation, I realized that the vehicle ran up to perhaps 10 or 13 minutes.
Then motor lota.
And then the vehicles stopped.
After any motor lota ni suto long ika lampo jele.
You know, when vehicles stop in the night, usually you will see the lights.
Dola motor fana lota.
Our vehicle also stopped.
Do you know the name of the area where the vehicle stopped?
Foyo ma fongo tolon ne ba motor lota dami.
Man jelon because ntenene mang tani ka brimbe kanelai nka taji o ma fongo la bare nene mang o ma fongo long wo silo nying.
I don't know that place because even while I was in Kanilai, we used to go on to those areas, but I've never been to this place.
Tell us what happened after the vehicle.
Saya fanyum biro kola mune nadake.
Solo ndol be moto mi kono solo jita ko alsi moto kono awole fo.
So Solo alighted. So for us in our vehicle, Solo told us to sit tight in our vehicle.
So ajita atata.
So he alighted and went.
So ndol sita jembe moto kono mam tadula.
So we sat inside the vehicle. We did not go anywhere.
But motor be fatale. But na motor fatale.
But all of the vehicles, their engines were put off.
Then bije for ngameranga 30 minutes nyon soto leje mbe lorinje.
So we were there, the vehicle standing there. I think we probably were there for about 30 minutes.
Then bije rek nga kido kuma xamul moy.
Then all of a sudden we had a gunshot.
Munta kontila no how many times kido nyin kumata nyami kadu wato
I cannot recall for how many times there were gunshots. I cannot recall that.
So ameta rek nga fenko moy because soldier of fair along PGL seloning PGL selo.
After some time we had a PGL shell. As a soldier you would be able to tell.
PGM? Can you tell us what that stands for?
PGM lombam for PGL wala koto mumuneti.
PGL, personal grenade launcher.
PGL, personal grenade launcher.
Please continue.
Continue.
So biringa o ma xawmo rek ntol ma xawni sembo wata len tol njita moto kono.
So once we had the sound of the PGL, because the sound was a heavy sound, so we alighted from our vehicle.
Njita rek ntamanta nanteng.
So we came down and we made some movements this way.
Refo dol mimbe Buba Jallo fenke atondi Buba Jallo miye nyim fenke wo fanam be loring ala moto bala ala moto be nyato.
Buba Jallo's driver was also standing in front of his vehicle.
Data fo nyama fo baylo be loring dame.
We went like that until where Bailo was standing.
O still nan kidol be kumakang selol be kumakang.
Still now there was gunshot. There were sounds of shells being fired.
So Bailo nteni Bailo be lorinyo bala Bailo konyeko.
I was standing together with Bailo, and Bailo said to me that
akonyeko ning suraka ngola saika.
He said to me in Wolof, Saika.
He came
to me and said, Saika, that today is a very serious day.
So I told him,
I also said to him, well, I don't also know why we are here.
So still now,
Still now, the cells were still exploding.
For maybe around maybe 1 hour and a half, maybe a 5 months.
We took a long time there. We took a long time there, maybe 1 hour and a half time. We were there up to maybe around 5.
For how long did you hear the gunshots?
Aliyo kidikamulumen moy we wati jelleta.
Kinikango milmang saribake nga wol man jam fa bare selol ning ka kumale no wol ka kumale wol meta kumala le almost 45 minutes be kuma na meta fo nyato rek ay kuma.
Those that did not make a lot of noise, they were not far away, but for the shells they were far away and they were going almost for about 45 minutes.
Were they going continuously, or were there intervals in between the shots that you heard?
Illa bundiro continue ta fayro le ba fodum ka fayro kele yebatu dumanding yana fayro ke
aka wati tale.
It used to take some time.
Baraka mutale kuma itafankal ne ko no akumata ya bundama ya bum banko le kono. But because ika sidam melorinda merek no fo jefanka jijale.
But it used to sound in a way that when they fire, you know that it was fired on the ground, because even where we were standing, we could feel the earth trembling.
Motole kungote yemi ebe akuma Gambia la mafangola komi motole kungote intende ila marama karola yani marama karola teng ni tata komi saf wolen Gambiati so puluba karola tenting omu maybe Casamance Senegal manjam fo mafangola.
The vehicles face this way, and on the left hand side is the Gambian side, on the right hand side is the Casamance end.
Just to make sure that we understand the situation at the time, you told us that some people alighted from the vehicles and some of you stayed in the vehicles. From those who alighted from the vehicles, can you tell us who was leading that group? You told us that the vehicle in the front was Tumbul Tamba's vehicle. What I want to know is when the vehicle stopped, who was leading?
It was Tumbul Tamba's vehicle.
When the vehicle stopped and people alighted from the vehicle, who was in front of the group?
I couldn't have seen the individual because it was in the night. This guy said that we should sit inside the vehicle, but before we alighted, It was because of the gunshots that we heard. That was the reason why we alighted. But all these other drivers were at that side until we got onto where Bailo was. But there was nobody behind the vehicle. The Bailo's vehicle, the individuals that were on that vehicle, they were not there anymore. And also, Lamin Sila's vehicle, there was nobody there. Tumbul Tamba was also not around that area. Bora too was not there. Manjam was not there. Malik Jata was also not there. And Michael Korea too was not there. And I believe that where the gunshots were coming from, that was where they were.
So how many individuals stayed with the vehicles?
Bailo was inside his vehicle. He was standing outside of the vehicle. I saw him there. Buba Jallo too was by his vehicle. Lamin Silla too was there. And Sambu Baro, our driver. And myself and Seni. All of us were there by the vehicles.
You mentioned the individuals that alighted from the vehicles. I would like to give you a few names because I want to make sure that the individuals that you saw were the only individuals present. In the beginning, you mentioned someone called Major Sajo Jajo. Was he present that night?
Sajo Jaju was not there.
What about Kausu Kamara?
Kausu Kamara was not there.
What about Omar Jallo?
Omar Jallo,
does he have a nickname?
He's also known as Oya.
He was not there.
Was there any individual apart from the ones you've named who were present?
There was nobody. These individuals, I believe, these are people that I knew. And I knew them well. That was why my mind could recall them.
I just want to make sure that you've named all the individuals and you're not leaving anyone out.
Yeah.
The Commission has received testimony about these incidents. So the questions are to make sure that there's enough information for us to assess what you're telling us. You told us that the shooting went on for a while. For about 45 minutes. However, in total, you were at that location for over an hour and a half. What happened after the shootings?
Tumbul Tamba returned. He came back to where the drivers and the rest of us were standing. He said that if anybody were to say anything, you would follow these individuals. And so we also kept quiet like that.
What did he mean by you would follow the individuals? Did you understand?
Yemune fahamu tumbul tambala okumoto ko albebula la nyimol normally.
I mean fahamu lang katunik kido kumata moje.
What I understand is that because when there is gunshot and you do not see anyone, and then he comes and tells you that you would follow these individuals, and a gun, we all know what it is when it sounds. So what I had in my mind was killing.
Did you see any of the 8 individuals whose hands and feet were tied? Did you see them again after the shooting?
For omo sayolu yemenu ani yemenu bulolu city. For inata omo sayolu kilinje kono le bankote ke wala bejele fo moje kono.
Bon wol je kabiri nata mototo kabintol ngisita moto kono fo kabiri ngakidi kama mo nata na mototo wato mawmol teje kabiri kabin safuno kabiri ngeje nan jana jang bildinoto jang ngeje ndata fo wulo kono moto lota dambe lampol fa ta dambe rekino sutolo maybe nsa na miraro ko ye jindile moto kono ye samba.
What I can say is, since I last saw them at the building here, until we got to where they were because it was night and the lights of the vehicles were put off, I think they brought them down and took them away. I did not see them.
So after Tumbultamba came back and threatened that if any of you were to speak, you would follow the fate of those individuals, what happened after that?
After that, we all got onto our vehicles. You know, our vehicle was the one behind. So we got inside there, and not long after, Solo came.
The
driver made a U-turn because the road was a little bit tight. He was there, he made a U-turn, he made several attempts until he turned.
Then told
Then he said to the driver, let's go.
So
the vehicle that was behind, but I was in front, but I could see the light, and it's like they were following us. So we came like that. In fact, the route that we took on our way going, we did not use the same route on our way back. We came behind until at a site close to Yajamil's garden. We took a bend on the right. We came towards a village called Alakunda.
Every time security.
There was a military post there, and every time there were soldiers there manning that post.
Physical guard.
These were the physical guards.
So all
those came and opened the gate.
And
then we drove back home. So when we came back, Solo, as you enter, if you would get his residence, would be the first place to get to. So he alighted and went into his residence. So we proceeded and went inside Yajame's building. Then we returned and went into our room and sat down.
nkijo nata fara no nkijo nata fara.
After that time, after we returned, I got so terrified.
Nsita kamira nkafu malong.
I sat down, plundering. I was asking myself,
malong munente mun setan nente marsatem fonyi entol sambanyin bulato.
I was asking myself what kind of evil actually got into us that until these individuals were able to take us on this operation.
So
I said to myself that I was going to be very careful this time around.
Hani mo konyako ekata escort la oteng.
Even if someone were to tell me you were going for an escort or something else, I would be so mindful. I could even pretend to be sick.
Except that it was me alone and the driver.
Coming kabula modo kono betala hani enki kafeng escort rek no moye na nga foko no betala nyola nte na hakilo kono nenete okela.
But if ever there was a time that I was going for an escort and another person comes and joins and says that he was going along too, I was not going to partake in that operation.
Do you know what happened to the bodies of the individuals who were executed that night?
I don't know that. Because I know that the vehicles, when we returned,
mang any sign yet because Ntolnata bring solo be jikang.
I did not see any sign because when we returned, the time when Solo was alighting from the vehicle,
motor tambitale, nyula motor tumbula motor tambitale.
Tumbul's vehicle passed.
Fenke Bailo fanan tambita.
Bailo also passed.
We betate ila ibedami no bare mammo je motor kono
All of them went to their respective places, but I did not see any individual behind those vehicles.
From where you were, you would see individuals if they were sitting behind the vehicle. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
If there were individuals lying behind the vehicle, would you be able to see that?
That
pickup, if people were there, you would see, because there were lamps inside.
So from what you observed, there was no one behind the vehicles?
Yes, there was no one.
Based on everything you observed that night, who would you say was in charge of that operation?
Mimu commandant je umu udla Tumbul Tambaleng commandant je.
Tumbul Tamba was the commander at that juncture.
Why do you say that?
Atele me senior man otije anu atele fana nata nga control ko ni momo diam tarek ebenyu mol normal.
Because he was a senior officer at the time, and he was also the one who came and said to us that if we were to speak, we would join those individuals.
So after you returned back to the residence at Kanilai, did anything else happen in relation to that incident?
Hani kumanken tolkan tatale duntan na bungolto tira solo fonene man after man hani femfo man femfo nye amandiam be dering wala nyama fana be dering wala nyama
No.
For bilenga for bring an statement odi ngani kofo.
No, nothing happened. We went back to our room and we sat there. Solo never said anything to us. He kept quiet just like that, and we too kept quiet just like that. Until when I gave my statement, and today that I am testifying, I have never disclose this information to anyone.
Did you subsequently find out who those individuals who were executed, who they were?
Fo ko nyimbe tambiringu kola fo inata sobile wala yalong yo molu menu fawonya jumanyo lem
hanyata ko explain no birimbe takan birim bota building to be takan solo diamta ko nyimol mu machinery le ako adiam da fang drefol sa ako mbitang ako nyilmu machinery le te nyulna ta ka jan kamol Gambia like attack.
I forgot to explain that when I was giving my narration. When we left the house, Tumbul had said to Solo had said to the driver, my in-law, these are mercenaries. They have come here to attack the Gambia.
You told us that this incident occurred in 2006.
2006 sangole kono.
The Commission has received evidence that an incident involving alleged mercenaries occurred in 2005.
Commission ye kibaro sotoko ko membe ko nyin ye mercenario la kumo fo kudo mem fanando woketa 2005 sango kono.
I just want to make sure, are you certain about the fact that this incident occurred in 2006, or could it have occurred in 2005?
Ako alafta nyine sene yandila fo nyinkuo ila mira roto faketa 2006 le ban faketa 2005
se keno 2000 and ndenga min kalamta maybe 2006 but se keno fana yani watu metale
it could be but in my own thinking I think it's 2006 but you know it's been a long time. It could also have been 2015 and 5. So.
You told us that in 2006 you were transferred to State House to continue serving as one of Yaya Jammeh's orderlies.
2006 lam ye sound the State House pour ye continue katara Yaya Jammeh la orderly yala.
Do you recall what part of 2006 that occurred? Was it in the beginning, in the middle, or the end of 2006?
Foi hakilo samuta sango wati jumalom 2006 adamuta dula atema wala sango bandula.
Mamira bekela sango bandula ma fangola.
I think it could be the end of the year.
At that time, do you know if the attempted coup d'etat of 2006 had already taken place or not?
For tembo yin kalamutala ko 2006 coup d'etat bayri men ketal nun 2006 fa ketale foka pare ba fodu nga manke follow.
What a manke follow?
At that time it did not happen yet.
So you were transferred to State House prior to the attempted coup d'etat of 2006?
Amunda yete sound the State House janning wo 2006 coup d'etat bayri mo bekela.
Because who coup d'etat enter State House le?
Yes, because that coup d'etat found me at the State House.
And if I'm not mistaken, the evidence we have is that this occurred around March 2006.
Adu nimam feeling a CDRO men soto jang nyinketa March karoma fangle 2006.
But the fact that you've given us your location in relation to an incident is very helpful.
Andu yenyin to yakumo men foten kafoko ko keta dame ma fanna winyin ko men ya satateng wo yemma ko bakele ila sataroto.
So I would like to focus on your time as an orderly at State House.
Sai lafta nyatilina watu me yaronko ibe orderly ala State House.
During that time, what were you doing specifically in relation to Yaya Jammeh?
Wotembo ikamu nimmule fangoke kolumeni alonko wolle tilinta Yaya Jammeh la kuwalla.
Did your functions change in any way?
Fo ila do kutalu ikamenu ke fa falinta le nyama bang.
Hari bulafta ka kutline sen yandi jandi menala woto.
No, but I want to clarify one issue before coming to that.
Oleng Malik Jatala testimony.
That is in regards to Malik Jata's Malik Jang's testimony.
Malik Jata's
testimony.
In fact, that's something I would have come to later, but we can address it once and for all.
Ako mu fenete alafta munna la mento nu nyatonto ako bari silang nsa fodrong ay sene ya signakli.
The Commission has received testimony from Malik Jatta
Commission e sede ya rosoto kabo Malik Jatta bulu
stating that you were present
ka foko ite ma betale
during the incident concerning Daba Marena and others.
ka fo ko men keta Daba Marena nyola kolti anin dolu ka fo ite ma beta jele
When that group was executed,
biriyo molu fa
and that would have been, if I'm not mistaken, in 2009.
akondu mukuliti men keta 2009 sangokon.
So Malik Jatta mentioned you adversely as one of the individuals who was present during that incident.
Adun Malik Jatta la kumo kono ay talk yaje ko imu moleti memma beta okoto.
And I believe that's what you want to respond to.
Andu ngamira ilafta okole jabila jansaing.
Tell us what you know about that incident as well as your involvement.
Saing afonye ite mellong okoto ani ite la taroje kita nyadi le ite munakije.
Yo lafta ka kuma kline tande jampuru mbenga long Malik mum moleti mi along ko.
I want to put things straight here so that we all know Malik is someone that is
amalla fi ntolla odli solla.
That is, he does not like us, those of us who are oldest. He had bad intentions for us. I listened to his testimony and I heard what he said. He did not narrate what he did in Palmarima, the time that he was tying these people up. And he knew that he saw us with his own eyes, myself and Sini, when we came inside that building. And it is clear to him that I was not present when these individuals were being shot. But he had one intention against us at the time. He used to speak up to our hearing.
Mr. Sane, perhaps I should clarify something.
Mr. Sane,
because I want to make sure that you're responding to the right allegation. When it concerns your name being adversely mentioned, it was in relation to one specific incident. And that is the incident concerning Daba Marina and others. As far as I'm aware, you were not mentioned in relation to the other incidents. So I want to make sure that when you're responding to the correct allegation. So please continue and then I will ask you some follow-up questions.
I know, I want to come to that to make it clear, because it is clear to Malik that we were never present in that place. I want the Gambian to know what relationship existed between us, the Odlis, and Malik, because he said that we, the Odlis, we are the ones that used to travel with Yaya Jammeh whenever he goes on trips, and therefore we were the ones that were enjoying. Until at one time, Seku responded to him and said to him, "How stupid you are! Who would involve you in traveling?"
Hani sojarol sita dame in State House, ni molbe sirintende ni Malik nat nga sita sojaro kono dol ka wuli akotole eta.
Even at the State House, wherever soldiers were gathered, once Malik comes and sits amongst them, you will see that some of them will get up and leave. because he has a bad intention.
And it was
that bad intention that he put into us. I am speaking between me and my God. The coup d'etat that happened regarding Daba Marina and others, I was never present there.
State House.
That found me at the State House. I was upstairs. I was there with Bajere.
Modu Saje Kafai Kabex.
And Modu Sajo, they call him Kabex.
Wilson Sediano le Combijele, Lumina Kudeta Keta Watu Bay, Kudeta Watu Bay, I enterajel in the State House.
These individuals can bear me witness that when the coup d'etat was happening, I was at the State House.
Me oddly allergy.
I was an oddly.
Manji bring coup d'etat Lumo Fonganom, Hanika G Duma, Kata Banta in Ostepoto Manji, me building all the sun.
Since that the day of that coup d'etat, even to come down the stairs, I did not, and go outside, I did not do.
So I
want to make it clear that that is not the truth. He has only bad intentions against me. Because this TRRC, the manner in which it is proceeding, it is good.
Because be modo venal nangai kuma fa modo to fuje I mo nondi.
Because yesterday somebody came and mentioned someone and solid that individual's name.
But the more Kolkata nyame.
But the more things are proceeding,
information
you too will begin to access more information, and this will help you to ascertain what the truth is.
So, Mr. Sane, thank you for that clarification.
Mr. Sane,
that this incident occurred in 2006.
2006.
And your explanation is that the reason why Malik Jatta would implicate you and another orderly, Sekou Jammeh, in that incident is because you believe he had bad intentions for you. You've told us that this was in relation to traveling. Can you explain to us what you mean by that? Why would Malik Jatta have a bad intention for you and the other orderly?
He spoke to me, Malik himself. He said to me, you are the ones that are enjoying. You are the ones that always travel. I asked him, what is your problem? That day, if I do not forget, we had a trip to Taiwan.
200 bondi.
I had money and I took out $200.
$200.
I took out $200.
I
gave it to him and said to him, Malik, take this and buy credits. When your time comes to travel, you will travel. But for my entire time there working, I never had any bad intentions against them. He did that. And also other others to whom he used to talk to.
And when you foko itebe lebe odli ala je otumo.
Thought it was only fair that we put the allegation to you and give you an opportunity to respond.
Andunga mira ko nyine be tilinna nga kumonyi mfoye nga memboyi pour ite fana ye fo nga foteng
information about 2006 attempted coup d'etat. I noticed that it's time for the break.
Rutanang mbeoto malale wati sutun kono drong. Wole mu
much information as possible.
Thank you very much, my counsel, and thank you.